So do I have to roll investigation or?
Um,
Perception.
you're basically you're just swimming through black.
Mhm.
Even with your obviously dark vision, it's
It's
there's nothing.
black.
There's no light source down there, so it's just black.
I'm gonna go back up and see if Ren knows something that maybe can glow on the water, or
Okay.
that we have like light on the water. Do you have anything bright ideas how we can do that? Because it's so dark. I am not like a dolphin that I can spew out like sonar that I can see clearly under the water. I can see something, but not that much.
You can smell, can you?
Yeah, like a shark. I can smell if you are bleeding, yes.
I could have something, but I'm not there. So
No, I haven't got anything. Wait there, and I'll kind of wander out and back to the camp and just kind of say, "Oh, I think we've lost her. I think the water's a little bit deep, and I can't see in to see where she is. Could one of you spellcasters give me a hand? If you've got any light I could borrow, please."
Just kind of rolls her eyes and moves to follow.
Why don't we find some fireflies and put them in a little glass jar?
go find some fireflies.
It's a jungle. There's probably fireflies.
We have a glass jar.
Yeah,
it's in my other backpack.
There's always
The baboons have mine.
Sam has a glass vial.
Ah.
Well, why don't you spend an hour catching fireflies and just come meet us in the cave when you're done?
I hate you.
Oh, God.
Sam wanders off looking for fire.
So Trish goes into the cave. What is light needed for now?
To see underwater? That would
Can
be
you not
handy.
see?
It is too dark. I'm not a dolphin. I cannot like sonar and then you see in your head these.
Aren't you like one of those
Items.
fishes that glow when you get deep?
I'm not a glowy in the dark, you know.
With the stalk and the light.
I am supposed to blend. You remember, like a shark. You know,
Like
I am like
one of
the
those
top
kittens
of the
with a
future.
ball in front of her.
Jassyria kind of looks down at the water, and she will wade into about half, like waist deep for herself, and then she'll conjure up 3 dancing lights.
Oh,
One
nice.
will go up ahead, another one will go further than that, and then further down to the full extension that she can do to illuminate in a series of ways the path down.
I go dive after them so that I can see directly what is down there.
Is there a range max for it?
So that would be 120 feet. Is that right?
Yeah. Something like that, yeah.
Okay.
I
Yep.
take it no one's going to tell me and Sam to stop looking for fire.
No. It's going to
Okay.
keep you out of trouble.
Sam is all up in that smoke and that mushroom soup, so he's enjoying his life.
He forgot by the halfway that he was looking for them.
Sam had a lot of emotional stuff to deal with.
Very
Didn't
good
notice.
started.
Brownie people know him.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
this could be your chance to form a bromance with him. The two of you out catching fireflies,
Good
getting
time.
to know each other.
Good time for stories, ain't it?
Right. Okay. So, Valentha. So you've got 150 feet of water that is
All right.
very well lit thanks to the dancing lights, and around that it's given you Well, because you've got dark vision as well, you've got at least another 60 or so feet that you can see. And what you can
Perfect.
see is that this pool, it's obviously the bowl of the pool kind of goes down towards a tunnel,
Hmm.
and it looks like the tunnel has been completely blocked up with like bits of it looks like there's bits of armor and shields and like spears, really rudimentary kind of spears, and basically it's been as blocked up as they can make it, basically.
Can I, because there are just spears and armor, can I pull them away? Open up?
You can,
I'm gonna
yeah.
Oh,
If you
dear.
go and do a strength,
All the
do a
water's gonna suck
do a strength check
Oh,
for me,
God.
please.
Yeah, sure.
You're gonna be sucked through the
Just
cave.
why? Spat out by the
We
shield
can't
guardian.
get you out anymore.
Okay, maybe one or two of the spears comes away, but no.
All right. Do I recognize anything between those items that is from the ancient one, that's from the guardian, or anything?
No, not really. There's a couple of chests that look like they haven't been opened.
Can I bring up one of those chests?
Yeah,
Yeah. All right.
you're strong
I'm
enough.
gonna.
You can swim back up with the chest. That's fine.
All right. I'm gonna pick up one and I bring it up,
Mhm.
and can I return back to pick up the other one?
Mhm.
All right. I'm gonna do that. How many are there?
I was just the two that are loose
right.
enough for you to be able to actually
All
pull
right.
up.
I'm gonna take two, and I also gonna take. The spear was loose, wasn't it?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna bring up the spear. Maybe there is some information on it from who it was, or
Can I ask you to get
guardian,
one for me
whatever.
as well?
So I'm
You
gonna
get-
bring up the spear and say,
you-
well,
Could you get me a spear whilst you're down there?
Yeah.
yeah, sure. So I bring up the spear, and I also tell the information to Ren what is down there, and also to Trishan what is blocking the water, and maybe down there is the amulet, yes or no, and what shall we do?
2 chests.
Yeah, I bring up
2.
two
Mhm.
chests and one spear, and I explain to them both that the cave or down there is something is blocking it, and I try to remove it, but I can't. It's too heavy.
Well, they did say that they flooded this place.
Yeah.
She will look through the chests if possible.
Okay. Both of the chests are very old, dirty, waterlogged. They basically, the wood's pretty much rotted away on the top, so they open up really easily, and there's absolutely nothing inside apart from an inscription just as you lift the lid, and you've got the hinge, and there's an inscription there that says property of Queen Stab Grab.
What?
Stab
Stab grab? Queen stab grab?
Queen stab grab.
Oh, great.
Renegade, Shank. I like your
Uh-huh.
background.
Stab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the same for both of them. There's nothing in there. They just got that property in there.
Red-eyed crab.
Stab grab.
It's got crabs.
Well, can I try to trick these little creatures to maybe give back all those little trinkets? Maybe it will work. Maybe it belongs into the statue.
This apparently was a goblin horde at one point.
Well, if I put like smoke around it and pretend it comes to life and it begs its own
I would not do
humble. Why not? It is worth to try it.
Didn't we just discuss that and as a bad idea?
a very bad idea.
Hey, I still like it. Let's bring it back to life.
You need the amulet to do that.
Well,
do.
we can pretend it is back to life. If they don't see it, it is like,
Blow up in your face.
right.
Okay, so Sam and Ratface, what are you two doing?
We're having a good old chat.
Just having a chat.
Yeah, looking for fireflies still.
So you've actually managed to find quite a few fireflies actually, and now you've got a little jar with a few little fireflies flying about in them.
Okay, I
My
guess
my jar is a little vial. So
A little vial, then there we go.
all of them.
You think you might have been bitten by a couple of them though.
Trapping fireflies is a little vile.
okay. I'll say to Sam, well, let's make our way back to camp. We've got our fireflies now. They're probably waiting for us.
Y'all been eating.
All right, okay.
How deep is that?
Deep. You wanna try? I can bring you if you want to.
I'm just
Can you-
worried about how long I can hold my breath.
I think you can do it. Don't you have a nice, great spell for that? Listen, if I just hold you and I just move through it like a maniac, I think you can make it.
I'd like to
If I hold you.
You could
Sorry,
do that. You could do that thing where you breathe into each other's mouths, couldn't you?
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm sorry. I have my dignity. I'm not gonna kiss somebody on the water. No, do you see sharks kissing other sharks? I don't think so. They eat each other.
I've seen this movie.
Yeah,
me too.
good.
Triss will she has a bracelet and she casts light onto the bracelet itself,
Okay.
kind of flinching away from it in the process. Basically strips down and walks into the water with
Okay, so just before she goes, I'll kind of say, with your permission, may I give you a small blessing that may help? And I'll cast resistance on you.
All right. I grab her by the arm. Hold tight, princess. We're gonna swim. And I bring her very fastly down. Very fastly, as fast as my fins can go.
Before we go, Triss will cast Detect Magic. That lasts up to 10 minutes for concentration. The dancing lights do go out, but she has the light on the bracelet.
Yep. Okay.
Very cool.
All right, that's fine. So the blockage was about 180 or so feet down. So as you approach, your light on your arm isn't quite as strong as the combination of the dancing lights and Valenta's dark vision, but because you've got dark vision as well, it's enough. And basically you just see what Valenta had seen. There's just like a wall basically of like detritus and bits of armor and all that kind of stuff that's completely blocked this cave entrance, but there's nothing discernibly magical about any of it.
Yeah, she's trying to see if they can move things around, just kind of like make little pockets of whatever, and trying to look for any hints of magical things.
Okay, all right. So if you would like to roll a strength check for me, and if both of you are trying to do that, then you can roll with advantage.
You know, while they're doing that, can I run into the cave? And I've got my little vial of fireflies. I'm absolutely covered in bites and bruises. Fireflies. And I'm like, look, guys, look, I got you some fireflies.
And I'll kind of get the jar and I'll go, well, these are the wrong ones.
Oh, that's so cruel. That's cruel.
Yeah.
Sam is standing behind with kind of a very neutral, flat look on his face.
um,
We needed the green ones.
That is very mean.
oh, poor rat face.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Thank you, Elaine, for real strength too.
So, okay, yeah, right, so Valentha, you've managed to shift a few bits and bobs around,
Yes.
but it's not really done anything very much. It does release an enormous air pocket, it seems, and so this big bubble of air pocket goes up towards the surface, and then the guys standing in the cave, you see this air just a bubble goes like that.
Cool.
Uh-oh.
Somebody's got problems.
It was the soup.
Okay, so
How
are you
long
thinking?
do we still have underwater?
you have
Are-
as long as Triceria can hold her breath.
Yeah, that's exactly.
continue
How
to
much
kinda, like,
time do we still
Muck around
have?
and try to find until like she needs, to get back up.
Because I don't want her to die, or else I will grab her and pull her up if she likes it or not.
I think you've probably. I mean, you've probably got another maybe 2 minutes or so before
Alright.
you would have to start
Going
swimming
up,
back up.
yeah. Right, cool. So I keep on checking her, like, signs if she would start to,
Mm.
because
Start to
I
turn
think
blue.
yeah.
Yeah.
I keep her right in my eyes. All right.
I so you've
Like
got about two more minutes then that you can explore down there.
All right. All right.
Shuffling about,
What
trying
you
to move things, trying to
Okay.
Oh my god.
walk through it.
All right. So if you would like to roll another strength check.
Oh shoot! Sorry. First one.
Okay.
That would have been a crit with advantage.
Well, yes, you're doing it with advantage. So you've managed to make because you keep like shifting stuff around. You're really starting to make quite a dent now, and another couple of air bubbles kind of comes up, and you feel what feels like at the start of a kind of a current, like there's a kind of the pressure starting to drain out of like a kind of a gap or several gaps that you've created, and the wall is starting to look decidedly unstable.
All right. Before we're gonna do any further and any harm, maybe it's smart I pull Triceria out so that one gets damaged and I go back down and pull the rest.
Was there any hints of the magic at all when they did that?
No, it's all just rotted armor and manky old weapons, melee weapons. There's really nothing interesting.
All right. I think time is up, so I'm gonna pull her out. I'm gonna grab her, if she likes it or not, and I'm gonna pull her out of the water. So I'm gonna swim as fast as I can back up.
Okay.
Like a shark.
He doesn't fight it.
Good. And I get up and I put her.
Okay.
All right. I don't know if it's smart. Be prepared. I'm gonna see if I can move some blocks again and watch over Princess that she's not hurt. And she goes back down.
She swears in undercommon.
This will be the end of Valenta.
And then I go back down and to remove more stones so that hopefully it opens.
Before you go back down, you're given the bracelet with a light on it.
Ah, that's so sweet, Princess. Thank you.
Because otherwise you're not going to see.
Thank you. Stay safe. All right, I'm going to go back down, and I hope everybody is ready.
You find actually that you really don't need to swim. You're kind of getting pulled
All right.
now back down to
All right.
quite
So
fast.
how big is the end? So if I'm down there, so that I can put my feet like that, and when I pull a rock, that I have like try to swim up. So I know I cannot make it, but it's like fish going upstream. You know, try to save as much as I can so that I don't get crushed
Mhm.
if the crucial moment comes.
Okay, so it is the what you now know to be a mouth of a cave or another cave entrance is
Yeah.
it is about 6 feet high, and it is around 8 feet, you think, in diameter.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. What I can do is I'm gonna pull some rocks. I'm gonna try to swim back up as fast as I can and try to grab somebody so that I don't get pulled down by all the water while it starts going.
Didn't Renwin put a rope down?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are
so
you
you can grab the rope.
You still
basically.
Yeah.
attached to the rope?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I'm
Okay.
gonna do that. All right. Cool.
Okay. All right. So the stones and that you're shifting, they move very easily. The pressure has completely bottomed out of the pool, and you are virtually swept away in the current as everything collapses in and down
Yeah.
the tunnel.
All
Just
right.
here looks back on.
And the guy standing on the surface, what you see is the pool suddenly starts to drain very, very quickly.
Well, I guess you have focus.
I
So
will
does
bra-
it drain as if it's in the American hemisphere or in the Australian hemisphere?
It's going
This way
counterclockwise.
or that way?
I will. I'll brace myself.
Okay.
Valenta is stuck on the rope, right?
Yeah.
Or tied to the rope.
Yeah, she's tied to the rope. Yeah.
So Renwin now flies after her.
No, I'm bracing myself, and yeah. I shall
Yeah,
brace
because I
myself.
warned them to be braced, so you need to
Yep.
be braced.
I am.
Brace.
Right.
Okay, well, because you're getting buffeted around quite a lot, you've taken 4 bludgeoning damage from the side of the cave.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Right.
Cool, that's cool.
Okay.
Give me damage. Try for damage.
Yeah. All right. Cool. All right.
Okay, so as the water drains, and you're still being buffeted around, as the water drains, guys, you start to see that there is all sorts of kind of notches and scratchings and little carvings and what looks like it must be kind of some kind of graffiti that is it's on all around the kind of the sides of the pool and going all the way down towards where the next part of the cave system is, which is what Valenta has just knocked away. So you can see that basically there's just it's obviously, I mean, it's everything's worn away, but there's like notches where things have maybe been hammered in or something like that, and that's kind of all over it basically.
All right. Cool.
So I guess the question is, do we investigate in the morning, get a good night's rest, and see where this leads?
Am I now out of the water, like bungling around?
We're just gonna leave her there.
Well, I suppose
Like the water.
as soon as you're able to, Ren will have pulled you up, I expect. You're not going to just stand there with anything like
No.
that. Fine.
That's fine. Yeah, no, I'd have pulled you up.
All right. All right. Oh, thank you, Ren, for doing that. Oh, that was not a fun ride. I do not recommend it.